President Biden is making an aggressive push to ramp up American manufacturing. In fact, last week, the president signed an executive order aimed at forcing the federal government to buy more goods produced stateside. So how will Biden's key campaign pledge impact U.S. businesses, and how does it differ from former President Trump's efforts to promote domestic content? A lot to break down. Happy to be joined now by American business owner Dean Wegner, joining us live, founder and CEO of Authentically American, United States Army captain, helicopter pilot, ranger. Very impressive. Thank you for your service, sir. Our panelists are back as well, Esther Valdez-Clayton and Amanda Mackey. Thank you all for coming on. Dean, I'll start with you on this. I think it's only appropriate I get this response from you. Does Biden's plan do better or worse for business owners like yourself? What have you read? What have you seen?
Well, Sean, first of all, it's fantastic to be a guest again, so thank you for having me back.
Sure.
And I love, the spirit behind the Buy American executive order, but to me, it's not enough because it's narrowly focused on federal government contracting, and it's a massive number at $600 billion, but that's out of a total U.S. GDP of $21.3 billion, so it's a relatively small 3%. And I think we can have a much bigger impact, and each and one of your viewers, Sean, can make a difference. And I'd like to issue a Newsmax challenge. And first and foremost, that starts out with, our mantra around where's yours made? Check the tag on your shirt you were wearing today. And if it says made in China and you have the means available, go to our website, authenticallyamerican.us, or any brand for that matter that's American made, and make a purchase. And then most importantly, Sean, if you believe in the American worker, if you want to help make a difference and create American jobs, make a post on social media, tell a friend, make a difference.
You're encouraging folks to buy American. I don't think anything's wrong with that here. That's a welcome sight. Amanda Mackey, your thoughts?
Well, Joe Biden can't say he's going to build back better when, with a stroke of a pen, within hours of being sworn in, he killed 11,000 jobs, good-paying jobs that keep us independent of foreign oil. So when you tell the guy or gal who's putting on a hard hat and the steel-toe boots to go to work every day, but he's going to kill their jobs, he can't say, well, we're going to request that people buy American products and we're going to do this through an executive order. He's talking out of both sides of his mouth. And really what he's doing is crushing industries in America during a time when we're in a COVID-suppressed economy. So I appreciate the executive order. Perhaps it doesn't go far enough in the eyes of some, but it really is speaking out of both sides of your mouth and hypocritical when you couple that with what he did and destroyed 11,000 jobs with the Keystone XL pipeline permit revocation.
Right, the Keystone Pipeline, exactly. I want to just ask really quickly, Esther Valdez-Clayton, I'm sure you're familiar, the initiative to Buy American actually started with former President Trump by trying to bring back manufacturing jobs, bring them from China back here stateside. Do you think you'll see any recognition for the job already on this topic done by the previous administration?
Probably not, and they've made it very clear that what they're really focusing on is the $600 billion that are allocated for procurements with these federal contracts, and eliminated the Trump era where approximately 30% of these awards were given to foreign contractors. So really what they're trying to do is yet another overturn of a Trump policy, and they're trying to remediate where these monies are going to. I think all Americans, we all want to buy American and focus on helping the manufacturing jobs return to the United States. But what we don't want are the higher costs. And will Americans buy Americans if buy American products if it means paying more for services and goods that are made here locally with all of the trade unions? What it really was the Biden administration keeping promises to the trade unions and the labor unions, which are huge contributors to the Democratic Party. And he wanted to make good on his promises, but what it will do is drive prices higher, and that is the economic consensus from the Financial Times to a number of financial boards that are reviewing this policy. While it sounds great on paper, it's going to effectively cost more, and that's something that we all should want to acknowledge as well, that it is going to pay a political price.
Let me just get about 30 seconds to Dean really quickly. Tell me about Authentically American. I know you pushed to Buy American. What is that about?
So Authentically American, Sean, we're a veteran-owned, American-made premium apparel brand, and our vision is to build this iconic American brand. the next Nike or Under Armour, but have it all made here in the U.S., helping create American jobs. And that's what we're passionate about, making a difference. And whether it's from Authentically American or any brand out there, go to our website, go to any American-made brand, and make a purchase, ultimately make a difference. There's more that can be done than just that narrow focus on federal government contracts.
All right, I appreciate the time, Dean Wegner. Thank you so much for being here. Our panelists, please stick around. Much more to get to right after this.
All right.